and a strike rate of over 100 throughout his career with an average of 35, so he's devastating. Does give you a few opportunities up front though. Gautam Gambhir has matured enormously. In fact, he just captained the Kolkata Knight Riders, the IPL team, to victory. That should have given him a lot of confidence. He's matured. His numbers speak for themselves as well. He gets his runs rather unobtrusively. It's not as though he takes too many risks. Yet he's averaging in excess of 40. From left to right. First delivery and India's away. Gambhir gets the single. Just tucking it around the corner. That's in the air and it's through him. That seemed to be a regulation take. Dilshan it is at point. Could it have been the breeze? I don't know, but that seemed to be a regulation take.
In fact, both players, both batsman and the fielder, didn't really seem to attack the ball too much. Sehwag just went at it so gently, and Dilshan too.
Oh, that's the leading edge. Could have gone anywhere. Now that hits, he's gone. Gosh, it's all happening here. Sri Lanka are making a mess of it at the moment.
Well, luck running India's way, that's for sure. There definitely seemed to be a sense of casualness in Virendra Sehwag's game. That delivery was angled into the right-hander. Look at the effort, Dilshan. Again, well, he's not even in the frame. Now, had that hit. Now, this is the running. There was, well, they were not going straight away.
This shot and he got the leading edge. He's bowled him! He's bowled him round his legs. Maybe just clipping the outside of his pad and just dragging it onto the leg stump, but that is a big wicket.
Is that what the wicket Sri Lanka wanted? They didn't want this pair to settle in and come up with their usually big partnership. Nuwan Kulasekara just getting that ball to come back after pitching outside the leg stump. Yeah, it did come back, clipping the pad or the trouser and then onto the stump. So a big wicket. Big breakthrough. Gambhir out. Bowled by Kulasekara. Gone for 3. It's 7 for 1.
New man in is Virat Kohli. He's got an average of over 50 in one-dayers. There it is. Unbelievable. 82 innings. A strike rate of 86. So he's almost Bradman-esque in this one-day format. He's walked into a bit of a situation because India have lost a wicket, and that also Gambhir walking right across his stumps. I think just going too far across, and that ball coming in, well bowled by Kulasekara.
He gets his in-swinger.
Okay, that's a good shot. That should give him a start and confidence. The first boundary for India. Kohli latching onto a short one outside the off stump.
He's such a good player, Virat Kohli. Short and wide, just reached wide, hit it down, and then into the gap. Just rolled those wrists on top of it. And this outfield is so far.
They'll run away for 4, probably like buys, but they'll take it, the Indians. Boundary to end the over. In fact, he's given it as played. It's 17 for 1. But that's well played. That's been punched through the covers. And they feel that it'll go for 4. Yes, it will. But that's a very well played shot, and that should settle his nerves, give him some confidence, because that's a punch off the back foot.
The thing is, he got his bat in the right place. The ball came up the middle of the bat. And yes, it will make it definitely feel that much better.
He's got some wood on that one, and that's going to run away for 4. Finally, he dealt with that delivery as it should have been dealt with. Gets 4 for it. Down the leg side once again.
Sehwag is quite good at that shot. In fact, he should have done the same thing the previous 2 deliveries, but this time just managing to get his bat, timing it well. Kulasekara made a desperate effort, but the timing was good. The outfield is fast.
Oh, and he's hit that one beautifully down the ground, just leaning back. It was just a little bit short.
T20 games, not an easy shot to play. Sehwag just over the bowler for 4 runs.
Yeah, I think that, as I was saying a little while ago, you keep him quiet for a while and he'll start playing. Oh, he's hit that one over the top, and don't worry about chasing it because it'll go one bounce for 4.
Just over extra off for 4 runs. That is where Sehwag's strength. If you ball those areas, he will stretch his hands and go over the infield. Sehwag is just starting to play well.
A little bit, he's been outstanding. That's in the air, this could be out. Sure, yes, he's taken it. And the batsman's not going. Oh, I think there's a muscle gone as well. So, the catch taken, I don't think there's any doubt about that, although the umpires look as if they're going to consult about this. It just seemed to me that Sehwag has stayed for foreshortening. Now, that's a very wide shot. Very hard to be precise, but I think that goes into the hand. But as he stretched his leg, I can tell you that, there we are, the finger's under the ball. I've got no doubt about that. But, you know, when you go upstairs on these things, it's very difficult to be absolutely certain, and so the batsman might get the benefit of the doubt.
That's right, Tony. It's a very wide angle we got. So it's always a benefit for the batsman.
Yeah, so a problem in any event for the fieldsman. I think he's probably pulled a muscle. So there's one. You can see the ball there. The question always is whether the fingers go under the ball. In my view, the fingers were under the ball. Very difficult to show you that, though, especially when you're such a long way away from the action, which is the case here. There we are. You see there that, I mean, this ball there goes, I think, into the hand of the other. So, as we expected, the guy upstairs saying not out. This will be infuriating from Sri Lanka's point of view, because they, of course, want to use DRS for everything. On this occasion, we've got an Indian in Sehwag. Oh, and he's dropped him. Well, if the Sri Lankans want to keep dropping catches, then they deserve to get taken to the cleaners. I mean, those are the ones that you need to stick.
That's right, Tony, but still after the bowling and the follow through, it find it a bit difficult to take those ones. He just put his left hand side and he's tried his best, but a bit unfortunate.
Too high, I think. Was there a bit of that as well? Yep, no signal from the umpire.
Talking about it, you're right, it was rather high, and he got some bat to it as well.
That's one of the effects of the batting power play. Said batsman is forced to attack even more than would normally. That takes Sehwag to 49.
But that's a good shot. It's been taken from outside the off stump. There's no fielder other than a straightish mid-wicket. There's no square leg in the deep. He's picked it from outside the off stump, and he's...
And then coolly picks up a single to bring this 50 up. A bit of a struggle at the start, but now he's batting 50 for India. 89 for 1, 17. That's gone very fine. And that's unfortunate for the bowler. Bring the smile and Virat Kohli's face.
They've taken the power play, but the good thing about both of these players is that they're not actually going after the bowling so as to justify that decision of a power play. They're just playing to the merits of the deliveries. Just the odd ball maneuvering this, but he's done a great job. Oh, that's done very delicately. It's probably going to run away for 4, and yes, it does, but only just so. Boundary to bring the 100 of the innings. 100 for 1 after 19.
Moved to 40. And this is Sehwag with his delicate touch. It's not just brute force with him. The highly skilled batsman. Every time I watch him, it comes to my mind. He's Very highly skilled.
Obviously looking for the Yorker. Well, that's into the gap, and there's no one back there. It'll go for 4, and that brings up the 100 partnership.
Yeah, this has been a very fine stand for the Indians, both Sehwag and Kohli. Sehwag started off rather casually, slowly, was lucky, but he's now looking very good. He's timing his shots well and picking his gap. That's fairly friendly full toss, really, from Lasith Maling, and Sehwag in this form will always pounce on it.
And that's Kohli's 50. That's very well played. Kohli's 5th consecutive 50-plus score in one-day internationals.
He's played absolutely brilliantly. I had the privilege of watching him back in the Asia Cup, and did play some excellent innings. And he's just continued from there.
Because they're looking down the barrel here at the score of 300 as that one is in the air and just wide of Dilshan. Actually, that is well bowled. I think it was a little bit of an arm ball, and he had Sehwag playing away on the onside a bit, and there we go. You've got to be very careful of Dilshan. He's one of these fieldsmen who is capable of pulling off miraculous catches. He has coconut plantations and you name it, he grows it. That's in the air, that's beautifully played. Into the gap, away on the offside. It won't quite go to the boundary for 4. So what are you growing at the moment? Those king coconuts, are they going well? What's this new product you're about to plant?
Well, Tony, I think we should concentrate on Virendra Sehwag. He's playing such a brilliant innings.
We are now at the halfway mark. 25 overs have been bowled, 135 for 1.